Good morning, morons. It's Victor. Give me a break, man. Give me a flick, man. I wasn't sure if this was actually, this camera was on. I got my tie on. Got my red Trump tie on. I like wearing the red Trump tie. It's actually, I think, nicer than Trump's. Only costs 100 yen. Here's something about Japan that's funny. You can buy 100 yen ties that are actually will last you about 2 months before you toss them, but sometimes they're pretty nice. I actually have really expensive ties, but as well. But I like to buy the 100 yen ties because once in a while, when they start getting worn, I'll actually cut them up in class just for effect. You know, like just for fun. I've done it only a couple times, but I'm gonna run across the street illegally. Whoa, jaywalker. Okay, so today, when do I get arrested for that? Anyway, today I want to just give you my thoughts on the Golden Globes, and not so much. I didn't watch them. It's not really the point. But I was interested in the way the Japanese media portray the Golden Globes as compared to the little. I haven't looked into this a lot, so I mean, maybe, of course, I haven't looked at all the media in America or in the West, but just Yahoo.com, which I think is a pretty good representation, and the news on Google. The news aggregate Google, but it's a factory. But I wanted to point out that the American media seem to concentrate on the anti-Trump and the political aspect of the Golden Globe Awards, and they gave a lot of attention to Hugh Laurie's speech, which I didn't actually even see. So I'm not talking about the content. I'm talking about the way the media is acting. Okay, just to be clear, I did see Meryl Streep's speech, and I did read about that as well. And now, in Japan, the funny thing is they had this big like morning special. Oh, the Golden Globes were last night, and they focus all on fashion and looks, and who was pregnant and what dresses they were wearing. Oh yeah, American focused also on the PC language of I forgot her name, the girl from the beautiful woman from Modern Family. I forgot her name, Sofia Vergara or something. I want to say Virginia, but now my family was born in Peru, and there's one line in that movie in that TV series that stands out where they're making fun of some backwater country custom, and she says something, "What do you think we are? We're not Peruvians," which I sent to my mom, which really outrages her. Like, we're not like that, you know. So the thing about Latin American countries, minorities, is that they oh my God, they love to criticize each other. What the hell? I'm shocked. I think they just put in a tree. I think they just planted a tree into this house. I think they just put this house down. Is this a new house? I think they just built a new house. I'm gonna ask that guy. I'm pretty sure this whole house is just not there last weekend. この家って新品？うち。作ったばかり？このうち。違う？あ、これだけ。リフォーム。ああ、まあすごい綺麗なんか。急にこれ昔あったの？これも新しいです。これ多分元からで。本当？あ、すごい全然違う。毎日ここ撮ってるから、と思った。すいません、ありがとう。Good job. Is this? I said shimpin, which means super new, which is used for products. I guess I just learned something, not for buildings. I guess so. Like new. So I pass this street quite often, and I never noticed that house. They just cleaned it completely, so it looks completely new. It looks like they just put it there. I was thinking of this over here. So I thought this empty space here. You know, I know they've been doing construction here. I thought maybe they finished over the weekend or something. Okay, so anyway. Sophia made an anus annual joke, you know. They didn't talk about that at all, of course, that PC language. Look at this sparkling truck. Whoa, look at that. Huh, interesting, very sparkly, very clean. A lot of people pay a lot of attention to their things. So the Japanese media, in closing, the Japanese media ignored all the anti-Trump speeches and language, and concentrated on just fashion. Oh yeah, and here's something I thought was really interesting. Andrew Garfield apparently and Ryan, is it Ryan? The guy from Deadpool, what's his name? Not Ryan Gosling, the other one. Ryan Reynolds? Anyway, they kissed when Ryan Gosling, I think, was going up on stage to get his award for whatever he won. Which I really don't care about the award shows, but when he was going up on stage, you could see the camera angle from the stage looking down at the audience, and Andrew Garfield and Ryan Reynolds were kissing in the background, and this became like a center of attention for the Japanese media. They were centering on this. They're like, what do you think is going to happen? They froze the camera like before it happened, right? And they asked all the celebrities on stage. Something weird about Japanese TV, I think, is whenever they have these kind of talk shows, they bring a bunch of minor celebrities on stage and ask them questions. They don't bring like nobodies on stage. Like we have like Price is Right and all those. We get people off the street. Japanese don't do that so much. They have these talk shows and these award shows. Anyway, they bring in minor celebrities. So they asked them, what do you think is going to happen? And they're like, hug? And then someone finally said, and they said, no. All these people gave the wrong answer until one lady said kiss, and then, yes, that's right. And then they showed them kissing. So which leads me to think that Japan is a bit maybe more homophobic, or for some reason, they thought that was much more newsworthy than anything else. They concentrated on that. I mean, so what does it mean? Does it mean they're homophobic, or does it mean they think it's just funny? I mean, I didn't see that in the American media at all. Why didn't I? I mean, maybe it was there. I'm sure it was, but I just didn't see it. So, but this is not the first time. So I thought I would start maybe making short videos like this, uncut, off the top of my head, just telling you what I see on Japanese TV. And compare it to what I see on American TV. I did this the other day regarding the way the Japanese media was treating Trump, and a lot of people just assumed that it was an anti-Trump video, which it wasn't. It was really a video about the way the media deals or represents Trump in Japan, which is interesting to me, right? Now, I see on in American media today that Trump is firing back at the liberal Hollywood, whatever. But I don't think it's going to be covered at all in Japan. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, another very minor point is I started watching this kind of a stupid show called Zoo. But it's not that stupid because I'm on episode 7 now. But I noticed that they have there's a section where they talk about Fukushima. Well, they talk about Japanese girls. Japanese girls are sexy. Okay, shallow. But they talk about Fukushima, and they talk about the radiation levels in Fukushima. And that's interesting that has been translated as is and is on Japanese TV. It's on Japanese Netflix. So in the past, like the South Park, you can't see the South Park episode about Japan. It's really funny, but you can't see it because that's edited. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to jump on the subway. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.